Thomas Boston, who ministered in one of the remotest parts of Scotland. The earliest record of the people in the parish, or the population of the parish, it's in one of the most remote areas of Scotland, was 397 people. Totally isolated, hardly any roads, very, very difficult to get there in the winter. He was limited from having books, taught himself French, taught himself Hebrew, even the accents of the Hebrew language, he came to grips with that. He had a great deal of sadness. He buried 5 of his 10 children. His wife was very, very ill with mental illness, tried to commit suicide a few times. But Boston plodded on. The preaching that he gave was then printed in the Fourfold State, and that book, it was said, was seen on the bookshelves of many, many houses in Scotland, Thomas Boston's Fourfold State. And he ministered there faithfully over the years. Well, he felt at times that he just couldn't continue. He just wanted to give up. And some pastors will know what it's like to do that. But he carried on. And then towards the very end of his life, we are told that he was to preach from the manse window. And the people came from all over the parish. And they listened to Thomas Boston preaching his last sermon from that window. And when Thomas Boston died, we are told in 1710, 60 people had taken part in his first communion. In 1731, there were 777 people who took part in that communion. So would we not say that that was a revival, even though it stretched over many years? It had a tremendous impact. And Thomas Boston, to read the life of Thomas Boston is very, very moving for any minister to keep on going on, despite all the discouragements. Read Boston's life.